What's up, Pisces? Welcome back to Playground of Enlightenment. How are y'all doing on today? Hope y'all having a good day. I'm just gonna do like a little freestyle reading. I was called to use these cards. These are like self-improvement cards, so we're gonna get into some energy regarding what you can do to like improve yourself. Maybe something you don't know that's going on, maybe something that's reoccurring that you need to bring some awareness to help you balance something out in your life. um we're gonna get right into it. I'm getting something about the color blue could be very significant. This could be a color that you could wear, something about turquoise or the color blue. This could be your favorite color. This could be the color of someone's eyes. I'm also seeing like green eyes, or I don't know, I'm seeing like hazel brown. You could also be cooking something. I'm hearing something about pastries. I'm seeing like pecans. I'm hearing butter pecan. I'm seeing butterscotch. You may like butterscotch candy. I'm also seeing like an apple pie or like a pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie. I heard take them all. So that's what we gonna do. Name all the things you love. So this is reminding me of like gratitude. Okay, you could be seeing feathers, or I'm hearing something's following you. This could be good or bad. This could be someone. I have, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Okay, so this is a question you could ask yourself. Then they have advice on the back of these cards, so I guess we can read the advice. It says, growing our inner self-love medicine is this growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. That's so crazy because that's exactly what I be telling people, and I rarely read the back of these cards. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it be taking a lot of time. I thought people didn't really like long videos, but I just start going with what my spirit said, and it's working out for me. So however long the video is, that's just what it's supposed to be. If you meant to see the whole thing, you're not. I mean, if you meant to see the whole thing, you will. But if not, that's fine too. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, it says today's action. Look at yourself with the grace of. Is that? I don't know what the fuck that is. With the grace of filter. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. You see this word? Like, what is that? Filter. Okay, anyway. You are meant to be in this moment of your life. Release the inner critic and fill in the hole with your soul's truth. That you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. So I just had a little moment right there, a little personal moment that I'm going to share with y'all, right? So as I was reading that word, I started to criticize myself because I felt like maybe that would be something y'all would do, but I'm realizing that's just a projection. I literally thought about restarting the whole video, but what's the purpose? Because at the end of the day, the mistakes that you make is what make your journey the perfect journey for you. The mistakes you make is what make you strong, literally. Why be embarrassed? I'm not the first person in the world that done stumbled over the word. Like, it's pointless. You see what I'm saying? So that could be very significant. And then the question was, how can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in every moment? So that literally was a moment in itself as we was reading that card for me. And that might have been a moment that could relate to one of y'all. That's why I said it in the first place, because I know nothing is a coincidence. I'm hearing something about a zodiac wheel. The zodiac wheel is the houses 1 through 12 and the placements and stuff like that. So you may want to look into your natal chart, and that your zodiac wheel may be very significant. I have, who am I ready to forgive? Okay, and this says, I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. This may be very triggering, what I'm about to say, so brace yourself. Instantly when I read that, I felt like somebody here may be blaming themselves for being taken advantage of by the opposite sex, if you know what I mean. You know, that R word, you may have been molested or something like that. You could be blaming yourself, or you could have had like someone around you blaming you. This could have also been like a parent or something like that. take it how it resonates. And I'm sorry you went through that, but just know that that is not your fault. You cannot blame yourself for someone not having discipline over their sexual escapades, taking advantage of you. And what I mean is, just because somebody is horny, they don't know how to control themselves being horny, or they don't know how to control their mind when they see like a younger person, or I don't know, whatever the case may be, whatever the situation may be, that's not your fault. So if I were you, I'll just let it go and forgive yourself, forgive that person, and just move on. It's easier said than done, but it's possible. And then it is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. And when it's said for or yourself, I feel like there's a need for you not to blame yourself for certain things or certain mistakes you made based off you not knowing. Because had you known, maybe you would have made a better choice. And even if you did know, sometimes it takes you to go through certain things in order to live through certain things and experience certain things to actually learn. Some people learn based off of other people. That's a wise person. That's a wise thing. But sometimes it takes you to say, man, they don't know what they talk about. And then you bump your head and you realize now you got a knot. You know what I'm saying? It says, look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's action: write a forgiveness letter, then practice the oh hell no, I do not know what that word means. Practice the whatever that say prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me, and thank you. Again, the question was, who am I ready to forgive? So maybe you want to get a journal and write some of this down and go over it every day, because it definitely will help your soul's growth. And the name of these cards is the soul's truth. So keep that in mind. So what's true to your soul? What's true to you? You know, what's real and authentic to you? How can you show up for you so that way you can show up for the people who you love? You see what I'm saying? And when when God asks us to forgive, it's because we be holding on to things, you know, and the lighter we are, the better we live. And what I mean by that is, like, not just physically, but our souls. The lighter our souls are, the lighter our minds are, the better we live, the more peaceful we are as human beings. You see what I'm saying? It says, how can I be more flexible right now? So I just feel like this card is asking you, how can you show up more for yourself? How can you make more time for yourself? I'm not going to lie, but we're going to read it. It says, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today, and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Okay, so I'm getting two energies off of that. I was getting someone maybe trying to show up in your life to help you finish healing, because you don't all the way heal when you meet your counterpart. Okay, because this person comes in and actually helps you heal and healing is a lifelong thing. It's just a matter of what stage you are on that journey. Some stages are way more peaceful than others, but to get the gritty and the grime and the dirt, to dig into that shadow side of you, it takes a lot of work. It's not easy. It's really not easy. And sometimes we have to show up for ourselves so much that we try to control everything, and we don't give any of that energy or any of that weight to God, because that's what God is there for, to take it off of you. But how do you expect to get help if you ain't talking to him, or you're not asking for help, or you're ashamed to talk to God because maybe you ain't talked to him in a long time, or you only talk to God when you down and never when you up. You see what I'm saying? You have to build that relationship. It's a thing, and it's real, because I do have him, and I'm still building my relationship with God, and we get stronger and we get there. I wouldn't be able to talk to y'all if I didn't, because if I was just going based off of who I am, I would not have a YouTube channel. I don't like attention. I hate it. Literally. I do not like attention at all. But this ain't, it's my life, but it ain't my life. And I'm letting God take the wheel. And this is what God told me to do. So I'm doing it. And I know I'm going to reap great rewards for doing it. So why complain? And it's something that I actually love to do. I like to help people, but I'm still low key. You get what I'm saying? All right, and then the other energy I was getting off it. Well, I already explained both of them. So it says today's soul's action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. So I was getting like things are happening for you, not against you. I was hearing that, and then it says do some yoga. So basically, you need to stretch your mind out, not just physical yoga, but mental yoga, spiritual yoga. You need to release. You need to stretch out, because when you stretch, you release. You release some of that energy out in the atmosphere, and what energy does is transmutes itself. It don't go nowhere. It just go where it needs to be. And whatever it is that's holding you back and that's holding you and straining your mind does not need to be there. You need to stretch it out. Release. Okay, take you a deep breath. Meditate. Take you a walk. If you got to smoke a blunt and that's your thing and that's what you do to calm yourself down, do you. I ain't judging no motherfucking body. Do what floats your boat, as long as it ain't hurting nobody and it's actually helping you. You see what I'm saying? Everything is okay as long as you do it in moderation. And I ain't saying do fucked up shit. I'm just saying. It says, from whom can I release my judgment from right now? I feel like this doesn't just necessarily have to be judgment that you place on other people, but more so how you judge yourself. Okay? Think about how you judge yourself. Most of the times we as people, we judge people so much because of how much we judge ourselves and how hard we are on ourselves. And I was just talking about you releasing that control, because that's where judgment come in at, when you want to control everything, or you feel like things should be going a certain way, or it ain't going the right way if it ain't going this way. That's where judgment come in at, because you feel like it should be one way and one way only. No, there's a need for you to be open. Because just because you may have a bright idea and it may work for you, don't mean that someone else's perspective or the way they do it isn't something that'll work, because it's working for them. And it may work for you. Their idea may be better for you than yours was. Like, for example, if you on a job and you doing something one way and it's working for you, but somebody else been there a little longer, or even if they just came and they figured out a way to do things a little bit faster and they cut down 30 minutes in time, or it chopped down an hour of time. Now you got a whole hour of time to, put in work somewhere else, or pay attention, like catch up on some text messages, or check in with somebody or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Be open and release the need to control things. You know what I'm saying? And don't put so much judgment. Don't be so hard on yourself. Have a balance. All right. So the back reads, judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what it is. And I don't know why, but I was channeling the energy of somebody here maybe going through a rough time with their parents, or something about a parental dynamic. This could be a family you started or the family that you grew up with. I'm also hearing something about a cousin. Someone here, cousin was adopted into their family. So it's like you been raised with your cousin like this was your brother or your sister. You could have knew this, or you could have just found this out. But it's like your parents adopted your cousin and raised the cousin as a child of theirs. Because maybe, I don't know, their little sister had a baby too early or something. I don't know. Take that how it resonates. That definitely won't be for everybody. That's definitely very specific. So you have today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. And that made a whole bunch of sense. These cards were perfect for me. I should start reading the back, because they sound like me. Like, literally, they sound like me. Like, what the heck? All right, so when I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. Beautiful. And then the last card reads, what passion am I ready to Pursue. I don't know why I read pursue as purpose at first. So definitely looking more into your Leo energy, your creativity, your passion, what you love to do, what fires you, like what grinds you up, what makes you enthusiastic, what gets you rocking. I'm getting like dancing, or what gets you moving. I'm hearing beat of the drums. I'm also seeing like it's almost like your ancestors are all in a circle at a fire, and you are that fire in a sense, or they can see you, or they're guiding you through the fire, and they dancing. Every time you get closer, every time you reach another level, every time you complete another mission, every time you do that, you do something for them. You're raising their vibrations. You're raising your own vibrations. And they proud of you for that. They dancing for that. And once things are moving, things move in your life fast. The faster they move, the faster they dance, the more you grow. Because you're growing, because you're choosing to take those steps and surrender what you need to surrender to get where you need to go, and heal those childhood traumas, and heal those traumas around relationships, and heal those feelings of feeling agony and feeling sorry for yourself, and actually getting up doing what you got to do to show up for you. Someone here is a prophet. I feel very prophetic right now. What passion am I ready to pursue? So focusing on what you love and what makes sense to you and how you gonna show up. It says your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. Exactly. Now, then I said I read purpose ain't nowhere here on the front of here. And I literally was talking about purpose. So walking in your purpose, finding out what you're supposed to be doing, why you came to this earth, why you reincarnated here. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream. I'm getting a lot of poetry, poetic writers, artists, dancers, singers, people who draw people in. This is your energy. This is the energy that you're exuding right now. Some of you put down something that you need to pick back up. I'm hearing you put the pen down. It's time to pick it back up. Some of you guys could be writing music here. Something about your voice, where you come from, the energy that you came to bring to this earth. You come from a very high vibrational star system when it comes to that voice of yours. Even if you don't know how to sing and you're just an inspirational speaker. This is the energy I'm feeling right now. Very powerful. I don't know why. It's like I see you shining. Everywhere you go, you shine. You can't even understand why people say your energy is a vibe. Everybody always telling you a vibe. Everybody always coming to you for advice. People you don't know telling you their business and they don't even know you. Empathic abilities, prophetic abilities, high priestess abilities. It's time for y'all to get it together and tap into y'all passions. And do what y'all got to do to show up in the world for not only yourself, but the people who you love in generations to come. You healing trauma that happened generations back. You doing a great job. A great job. You healing so beautifully. You doing it so well and gracefully. And just know everything is being seen. You are being seen. God see you. Your ancestors see you. They cheering for you. They happy for you. Clap for yourself. Because you did this. But anyways, I love y'all with everything in me. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm so happy for y'all. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. I'm happy for y'all, man. Let's show up. Like, let's do this shit. We in this shit together, like, for real. Like, I'm really happy for y'all. I see high vibrational relationships. I see beautiful children. I'm talking about y'all raising y'all kids different from how y'all was raised. Y'all showing up different from how people showed up for y'all. And I see a lot of y'all really trying to attract relationships that actually benefit y'all, and not just y'all cooters or y'all penises. You see what I'm saying? And actually benefit your soul and the growth of your soul. Focusing on not what it looked like, but what more so what it feel like and how it benefits you and the generations to come. Y'all on the right track, man. Don't think you ain't. And if ain't nobody told you that they proud of you, I am. And fuck that. If ain't nobody told you that they proud of you, you proud of you, motherfucker. Yes, I said it. You proud of you. Show up for you. Fuck validation. Don't care about what everybody else got to say. Because everybody else ain't going to see that vision how you see it. Everybody don't see that vision how you see it. Because it's your vision. It ain't their vision. It's not. They don't see that vision in the angles that you see them in. They can't hit them points and them pinpoints how you can. You want to know why? Because that vision was specifically tailored for you and for you to live out. Best believe that. So can't nobody do it better than you. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's a lot of people may be in your field, but can't nobody do it specifically tailored how you do it. And that's what make you special. That's what make what you doing special. That's what make you show up in this world. That's what make what you doing stand out from what other people got going on, even if they doing the same thing you doing. And with that being said, again, I love y'all, Pisces. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all ancestors proud of y'all. God is proud of y'all. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Mwah. Oh yeah, booking information is in the description box. And if you don't see me on this channel, I got 2 other channels you can catch me in. That information is also in the description box. And again, I can't help but to keep telling y'all I love y'all, bro, because I'm proud of y'all for real. The more y'all show up, the more we can do this together. The more we can heal trauma. The more we can do, show up in this world for our people who we love, and just in the world in general, just doing our part and coming together to make sure, because my little bit plus your little bit plus they little bit plus his little bit plus her little bit all come together and make a lot, and it makes a big difference. Trust me. Peace. I ain't gonna keep talking.